It was a 6-hour drive. He said it felt like a 6-hour morning call. He didn't say it felt like a 12-hour morning call. Y'all know why? 6 hours one way. How come only felt like a 6-hour morning call? Anybody want to guess?
Inspirational.
No, he slept all the way back home so he wouldn't have to hear the other 6 hours.
Oh no.
I saw one time people up like this. Like oh,
we know this morning.
Every closed eye ain't sleep though.
Every closed eye ain't sleep.
You might have got something in there.
Oh yeah, cause I was talking to Uncle Jock all the most of the way back, so he was picking up some stuff.
You can't blame me this morning, brother. I'm going on mute.
Oh no. Oh, I'm locked and loaded. I'm locked and loaded, man. I told you I was gonna come with y'all today. Thank you, though, Zay, for that amazing introduction. And I love your testimonies, and I love how you compartmentalize, and I love how you reframe staying in the car, right? Stay in the car to be in the car, not stay in the car because you're in the car. You know what I mean? You gotta want to be in the car. You gotta go somewhere. And that's gonna turn right into what I'm talking about today. How many of y'all, I told y'all, ever realize there's challenges of being an entrepreneur? Anybody ever notice that? Right? And so today, I'm going to not only talk about the challenges of being an entrepreneur, I'm going to give y'all some solutions. But some of these challenges, sometimes you don't know what you don't know. And I started talking about that yesterday, how we come into this business and we don't think about the challenges. We think about the rewards, right? But we don't really map out the challenges. So I'm going to give y'all some of the challenges that you may face so you can kind of realize, wow, I'm not alone. This is, okay, I see what's going on. This is not just me. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I got a question for y'all. I need to feel the energy. Y'all flowing.
Yeah.
How y'all feel? And T, what's up? Who gets a green sheet?
Everybody
gets a green sheet.
You dancing to the music silently? Eric, we hear nothing.
Don't let him go.
You got it in the we hear nothing.
Eric. Yeah, I know he's pulling your legs, right? Oh no, he really is. He really on mute. Hey, we couldn't hear no thing.
He's muted. Something. Can't hear nothing.
We can't hear you.
Y'all can't hear me?
No.
I can hear it. Look faintly. It's low, but very low.
Let me turn my mic up. Turn the microphone. Watch the
phone. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. So y'all did not hear the music?
No, we ain't hear no music.
Oh my goodness.
We felt it though, because we seen you.
Huh?
We felt it because we seen you.
Get back on task, Z. Don't drift too far. Because you got something for us this morning.
I got something for y'all this morning. DJ, drop it.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green.
Y'all got that?
You got it. We got
it. I can't not have it. I can't. I got something for y'all today. Stay locked in. Stay locked in, y'all. And Uncle Jock, I thought you was muting yourself. You see? But anyway, I want to give y'all some of the challenges that people face that you don't really think about. I'm gonna give you 8 of them. So y'all want me to give y'all all 8 and then come back? Or do y'all want me to try to go through each one?
Give us 8.
Give you all 8 now, just in case we don't get to the end?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Y'all don't trust me. All right, here we go. Number 1 challenge entrepreneurs face, especially in the first 2 to 3 years. In the first 2 to 3 years, y'all. Number 1, building a client base. Number 1, building a client base. Building a client base. Number 1. Number 2, managing cash flow. Managing cash flow. Number 2, managing cash flow. These are challenges, 8 top challenges that entrepreneurs face in the first 2 to 3 years. Managing cash flow. Number 3, navigating compliance and licensing. Navigating compliance and licensing. Number 3, navigating compliance and licensing. Especially as an insurance agent, you're getting started, you got to get your license, you got to go through the courses, right? But I'm just going to give it to you. Navigating. Number 4, here's a big one. Number 4, standing out in a crowded market. I'm a drill talk about that one more. Standing out in a crowded market. Standing out in the crowd. These are challenges they face. Number 5, time management. Time management. Bling. The time management. Number 5 is time management. Number 6, Coach Zay talked about this. Maintaining motivation. And I think Tawana touched on it a little bit. Maintaining motivation. Number 6, maintaining motivation. You got to stay motivated. That's a challenge entrepreneurs face. Maintaining motivation. Number 7, ooh, me and Coach Zay was talking about this one too. Developing sales skills. Ooh, that's a big one. Developing sales skills. That's number 7, developing sales skills. And y'all ready for number 8?
Yep.
Number 8, scaling the business. Number 8, scaling the business. These are challenges entrepreneurs face, scaling the business. So let's break it down to you. Let's go back to number 1. Let's take it to the top. Number 1, building a client base. You know, building a client base is one of the challenges. And that's actually the goal of getting the business. See, most people think the goal is making money. Making money is the byproduct of building a client base. Making money is the byproduct of servicing clients. See, sometimes people, entrepreneurs, they'll come, whether it's like, I got cakes, I got the best cakes in the world. I got, I make this magic sauce. I can do this. I can make all these website designs. I can do all this. But remember, you got to build a client base. Are y'all with me? Doing all of that and nobody buys or purchases from you, you ain't got a business, you got a hobby. Unless your business is called Hobby Lobby, hobbies don't pay. Not that well, right? You got some free hobbies. Sometimes hobbies cost you money. I know people say, man, what you like to do? I like golfing. Golfing's their hobby. It's expensive. I like fishing. You got to buy a boat. You got to get the tackle. You got to get a rod and reel. It can be expensive. Are y'all with me? And then some of y'all got hobbies to keep you away from your business. But business is all about the customer acquisition. Business is all about customer acquisition, y'all. I'm going to give y'all the 4 pillars of building an insurance agency, right? So here's another bonus. 4 pillars of building an insurance agency. Number 1 is customer acquisition. Number 2 is recruiting. Number 3 is team building. And number 4 is going to be the admin. Those are the 4 pillars to build an insurance agency. See, people think customer acquisition is number 1. So how do you go out there and acquire customers? Eric, now you're talking about a solution, right? But some solutions, problems with some solutions. You got to start getting good at marketing, right? You got to start getting good at getting the word out. That's got to be your focus. Are y'all with me? See, most people want to focus on trying to learn the products and everything. It's good. Uncle Jock came up and said best. Don't be a 6-figure learner. You got 0.000. All the knowledge. You want to be a 6-figure earner. A 6-figure earner knows how to apply the knowledge. Are y'all with me? If you don't know how to apply the knowledge, you're just a 6-figure learner. Got the knowledge. Nobody's going to take that. They always say this in college. They can't, you get that degree, you get that diploma, get that sheepskin because they can't take it away from you. Well, you know what? Most people don't want to take it away from you. Because you can't apply it, it means nothing. Are y'all with me? So, number 2, manage your cash flow. This is big. When we first get started, a lot of times you're funding the business with something outside of your business. Do y'all realize most entrepreneurs, I'm just going to be truthful to you, most entrepreneurs are supported, especially if they're married, by the spouse. Man, you look at, especially like in insurance, they getting started.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's true. And people don't get that. The spouse is supporting. The spouse got the job, and you're creating the vision. You're pushing. Y'all with me? And sometimes you can eat at your ego, but I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all the things sometimes you don't know. That's typical. It's common until you can change that game. Are y'all with me? See, let me put it this way. I'm gonna put in something that doesn't have to relate to you, because sometimes you get it. But I hope y'all catch what I'm saying. Are y'all with me? You gotta have the drive and passion to know that, hey, I gotta manage my money, but it could be where my spouse ain't supporting me. Maybe they are. They don't got a job, but maybe you have to get a job and support yourself. Eric, I don't got that support spouse. Maybe you got to get a job to support managing your cash flow. Or it might be a time window. I don't know what that time window is. Everybody's activation period is different. Are y'all with me? See, sometimes you can get the information, you're learning, but you're not earning because you haven't figured out how to apply the information that you're learning. You haven't figured out how to apply that information. Are y'all with me? How do you figure out how to apply it? You got to just go do it. You know, CEO Jamie Prickett says, go, go, go. And some people are like, well, I got to figure. You get stuck. You get it's like a manual transmission or a car. You stuck in park. And you put on the brake and then put it in gear and go. Either you go reverse, go forward, but don't be stuck in park. Fear keeps you stuck. But managing the cash flow, right? So some solutions, create realistic budgets, right? You know, in the months we have a great month, put some money aside. Don't get too high when it's high. Don't get too low when it's low. I've been commission-based for the last 30 plus years of my life, pretty much most of all my life. I don't know if I really had a salary job. It's always been commission-based. And that's one thing I learned. Don't get too high when it's high. Don't get too low when it's low. There's been a month, you had a good month, woo, bad month. Real estate, franchise, car industry, insurance, network market, you name the industry, it can be a roller coaster. How do you make it a smooth, like a go-kart track? Level it out. When it's high, just put a little aside. When it's low, don't get frustrated. When it's high, don't. Oh, we going to recruit, baby, eating out. I've been there before. We splurging. Yes. We ain't going to Target. We going to Macy's. Right? 2 months later, you be at Walmart. Right? So just manage the ups and downs. Navigating compliance and licensing. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Y'all kind of know that one. But here's number 4, standing out in a crowded market. Can I give y'all the secret to standing out in a crowded market? This is probably the number 1 tip, the number 1 strategy that you need to know to stand out in a crowded market. Somebody type chess or let me know. Give me some feedback if y'all want to know this. I'm giving y'all my 40 years of knowledge and experience for free. I should charge y'all for this, but I'm giving it to y'all for free. So y'all got to let me know if y'all want this one.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
As Uncle Jock would say, that was weak. Y'all, let me look at the chat.
Yes,
maybe y'all
Yes.
louder in the chat.
I thought we were supposed to type it.
Yeah, you supposed to type it in the chat.
Okay.
Fire it off. That's what I'm saying. Nathaniel came out strong. He's like, fire it off. Give us what you got. Takeish like, give us what you got. Please. See, that's what I'm talking about, some power words. So here we go. How to stand out in a crowded market. The number 1 tip I'm going to give y'all. You got to want to stand out in a crowded market. Sounds simple. Marcel said, lay it down, sir. Sounds simple. You got to want to stand it out in the crowded market. 4M Tax says, yeah, I want to. See, most people don't want to. Has anybody heard this? I'm shy. I'm behind the scenes. I don't like to be out front, right? All of those things you've been told, because see, it comes from youth sometimes, depends upon when where you grew up, right? We used to tell the kids, be seen, what?
And not heard.
And not heard. This grown folk business. Speak when what?
Spoken to.
Speak when spoken to. You see that? You see some communities and cultures have been suppressing you from standing out. And the only people we allowed to stand out was entertainers and athletes, which is another entertainers. Really? Are y'all catching that? The only people who was responsible for standing out is entertainers. You go to school, you start standing out. What do they call them? The class what?
Clown.
The class clown. Not the class leader. They call him the class clown. It wasn't a good symbol. Are y'all with me? And then when we get older, we become entrepreneurs. We're like, hold on, nobody knows me. I'm trying to stand out. You've been conditioned not to stand out.
Well, Eric, if you were smart and the teacher called on you, they call you a nerd or a show off.
Or show
Teacher's
off, or
pet.
teacher's pet, beat you up. Are y'all with me? So now you get older and you're running a business, entrepreneurs. We all entrepreneurs on this line. You got to want to stand out. Let me be real. I've heard some of y'all use words to say how you don't want to stand out. You don't even realize that's not me. That's not my style. Anybody on this line relate? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Do you really didn't want to stand out? You wanted to kind of be in the background?
Eric, guess what?
Yes, sir.
They'll say it and really stand on it, and then don't realize why they don't experience any success, and then they'll be the same ones that say, "Hey, I need your help." You done gave them the nugget, you just won't take it and apply it.
Yeah. See, and a lot of that comes mostly really realizing you're enough. But once you start to want to, you start tell your subconscious mind every day, I got to stand out. I got to stand out. See, our special 4-step system, it stands out. A special 4-step system. You heard Coach Zay say, man, I've been using this word track. I've been using that special 4-step system. That's what I use. That's what I say now. It stands out. Right? I didn't even realize that Uncle Jock, he used his backdrop. I'm like, oh, that looked nice, Jock. He started dropping that backdrop. Man, that thing what? Stands out. So now people know, what's my problem? What's my solution? You know, I picked this up from somebody right there, my phone number and my Zoom. I got my phone number there. I see some of y'all. I got a guy called me last week off after he's watching the Zoom on YouTube. I don't know how he got on YouTube. He said, Eric, I saw your number up there. I never reached out and I called. He's probably going to be joining probably the next couple of days or so. I've been on travel this weekend. I said, man, but we've been texting each other. He's like, hey, I watch your YouTube. I'm in. I'm a business owner. Get my business up and running. I got my license already. And I don't know why I just clicked it on what your YouTube and saw you. But I saw your number. I usually didn't put my number in. It's the first day I ever put my number in there. Somebody called me from YouTube. Are y'all catching that? Do y'all realize we stream this live every day? We tell y'all to get your voice, come on. You should come camera ready, makeup. I'll be ready because you know what? People are watching this. It's a replay. You can take it and watch it and replay and show it. Are y'all, see, I don't know if y'all really catching what I'm saying. We give y'all a platform to stand out. You got to want to stand out. That's number 4. Stand out in the crowd. Time management. Not going to spend a lot of time with that because me and time used to never be good friends. Best thing that happened to me was I start putting things in my calendar and start setting alarms. Just put them in my phone. Somebody said, if you're walking with a walk-in secretary, y'all realize most of your phones, you got a personal secretary. Watch this. Hey, Siri. Oh, I can't do it on this phone right now because I'm streaming. But watch this. Stop. Hey, Siri, schedule an alarm for 9:33 a.m.
Done.
Don't talk back. Done. You ask my kids, hey, can you do this? I got you, Dad. You look back. Oh, man, I forgot. Siri just said done. Not why you want, what's up. Are y'all catching that? Y'all got a virtual assistant. This is how I use my time management now. When somebody says that, I say schedule alarm for this. I do it right there, just talking to my phone. Because the phone is usually always with me, right? I'm giving y'all time management hacks. Put things in your calendar in your phone. That's probably the one device that's always with you. That's a time management hack. Helped me because I was bad with time. Me and time wasn't friends at all. Maintaining motivation. Number 6, maintaining motivation. You know what motivates me? I don't have to break. I got some automatic motivators. I got a couple of them. One is my kids, right? My kids, they motivate me because they're like, Dad, I need this. Dad, can you do this? That? Man. And I got to set an example for them, right? I got to be the leader. That's one motivation. The other motivation is my bills. They call me. Hey, Mr. Robinson. Hey, Eric. They used to call me Mr. Robinson. They say, hey, Addict. Hey, Addict, yeah. This is your bill calling. Joker, you ain't paid us this month. You're 30 minutes late. 30 minutes late. That's right. It is now 12:30 a.m. And your bill was due yesterday. You're 30 minutes late. Bam. y'all with me? It's like, man, that motivation. See, because I know I got to make some income. Anybody can fit. Anybody self-motivated? Anybody got some outside forces that's motivating you to make money? Or am I the only person got these outside forces that motivate you to make money?
You ain't by yourself.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I was like, man, they got my number. They must know. They don't call nobody else but me. I'm like, man, they motivate me. Are y'all catching that? See, so you got to be motivated. But what stops most people motivation? Let me get this thing right here. What kills most motivation is the unrealistic goals. You don't know the challenges. You run into a roadblock, you run into a challenge, and you get less motivated because nobody never told you the challenges. They never acquiring the customer. Number one, acquiring customers ain't the easiest thing in the world, y'all. So when you get a customer, appreciate that customer. When you get a business partner, appreciate that business partner. Are there millions of people? Yes, but it's not the easiest thing. Somebody has a lot of things to do in their life and they decided to join you. Getting on the Zoom, having all these people, I appreciate the heck out of you. I need y'all and I appreciate y'all. Why? Because there's so many other things that you could be doing for this last hour of your life. Are y'all catching me? So one of the things, you got to have a attitude of gratitude, they say, but you really got to believe it. It's not always easy to acquire a customer. So why am I telling you, Eric, why it's not always easy? So you don't come in here thinking, yeah, I got my license, I'm just going to sell a whole bunch. And then you run this roadblock, you talk to your aunt, your uncle, your friends, your brother, sister, cousin, next door neighbor, coworker, and they shoot you down. You're like, man, this ain't for me. When you first learned to walk, you didn't just come out the womb. I don't know. I wasn't there with only one person on this line. Was I there when they was born? And you know what I mean? You didn't just start taking off like that. I guarantee you, even if I wasn't there. And when you first started learning to walk, you didn't just start walking on your own. It was some ups, some downs, some bumps, some bruises, right? You fell down, you got back up. Well, what makes you think when you get into the sales business, you start an entrepreneur, that you ain't gonna fall down and get back up? Eric, I've been an entrepreneur for many years. Well, if you're new to this company, it's a whole new learning curve, new processes, new systems, new things, some commonality, some skills you can transfer over, but then there's still some skills that you got to develop brand new. Are y'all with me? It's some bumps and bruises. And every day you're dealing with people. People aren't always easy to deal with. People aren't always, they change their minds different ways. Are y'all with me?
Yes, yes.
People can be complex. So we're trying to make a living with trying to help the most complex thing on the planet, which is human beings. Do you think that's an easy route? No, but it's worth it. Is it doable? Yes, it's doable. It's worth it and it's doable and you can do it. Are y'all with me?
Yes, yes.
Number 7, developing sales skills. Get some books on sales. Learn how to become a better salesperson. Most of y'all are already great salespeople. You just don't even know it. Let me give y'all a bonus tip. How to convert yourself to become a better salesperson. Focus less on you and more on them. Stop saying what you like, what you want, how you weigh, the me. Unless you're going to be your only client, nobody gives a damn about your feelings. Give the people what they want. And everybody wants something different. They got a song. Got to give the people what? Give the people
What they want.
Come on, y'all. You gotta give them what they want. Right? And sometimes we get caught up in, thank you, Steve. We get caught up in our feelings. I don't this way. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have the skills and ability to communicate. Change your reference to it ain't about you. Are y'all with me?
Yep.
Y'all notice when I first came in, I asked you, did y'all want me to go through the list or y'all want me to give you all 8? And what did the majority of y'all say?
Oh, 8.
Give us the list first.
So what did I do?
Gave us the list.
I gave you what you wanted.
What
Y'all
we wanted.
I was going to go through the line by line because I already had this thing set. I rehearsed it, but it wasn't about me. I wanted to give the people what they want. And how do you know what the people want? What's the easiest way to find out what the people want?
Ask them.
Ask the right question.
Ask them, y'all. God gave you 1 mouth and 2 ears. That's what I was told.
Mm-hmm.
So you should listen twice as much as you talk. And here's the thing. God gave them one nose but two holes. So they can smell your bullshit a mile away if you're just full of crap. Are y'all with me? I'm sorry. X that out. Back to the PG version. But what I'm saying is, don't be full of crap because people can smell it a mile away, right? Listen because you really care to listen. Not because you're trying to sell. That's the sales strategy. I listen because I really care, not because I'm trying to make a sale. I'm going to make a sale or not. But I really care about what they're saying because I can't help them. I can't service them. I can't give them what they want if I'm not listening with the intentions to understand what they want.
Hey, Eric,
Yes, sir.
what's a great skill that if you're not a good listener and you're somebody that cuts people off, like I used to be that guy, what's a great way that you can minimize that? It's a
They
skill.
got this app on their phone. My phone has an app on it. When I dial people's names and numbers, and there's a button that says mute. I hit the mute button.
Yep.
I hit the mute button until they finish talking. And sometimes I'll be like this.
Now I know.
But Eric, did it help you?
Come back. Yes.
Eric,
Yeah.
did it help you?
Oh my goodness, it helped me tremendously. Say probably could have saved my marriage. I might have had 2 wives if it wasn't for that. But anyway, no, it helped me. It helped me tremendously. And now you want to take it to another level? Guess what I do? I hit the mute button. Who said now I know? Somebody said that. I recognize that voice.
Tawana.
Oh, but I thought somebody. Yeah, I now what I do? I hit the mute button, and guess what I do, y'all? I pull out a pencil, pieces of paper, and I start taking notes.
Yep.
So now I hit the mute button, and I start taking notes. Boom, 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 boom. I take notes. When I'm on a 3-way call, when I'm with a client, I'm taking notes with the client. What's the name? Hold on, write that name. The daughter's name is Sally. Huh? Yeah, with me and my husband, we want to go to, what's that vacation? We went to Tahiti. We want to go do this, boom, 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 boom. I got notes all over the place of my conversations. So I hit the mute button, I start taking notes. Why? So I can listen because I really care to know how to serve them. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna wrap up with this. Sometimes, yes, people say they want stuff, but they don't know how to get there. Are y'all with me? So I'm hearing you say give them what they want, but sometimes what they want, they don't know what they need to get what they want. And so you got to be the solution to solve their problem. Are y'all with me? Right? So end of the day, most people want to make more money. They'll say, oh, I want to go back to school and get my degree and all the kind of stuff. And I'm just listening. And then I'm going to school, I'm doing this, I'm doing okay. They don't really understand their desires. They think they want to go back to school. But the bottom line, what they really want? They want to make some more money. Right on time. See? Siri, and your sister comes right on time. She don't never late nothing. She tells us set appointment 9:33. She's gonna call you 9:33. So we're gonna talk more about that in the sales side. And I want the last one, and I'm gonna wrap it up and turn it back over, is scaling your business. We're gonna talk about that next week. Scaling your business. Scaling your business is a mindset. I shared this with y'all on our ED trainings. It's a mindset. You got to come thinking business mindset from the day one. When you look at the cash flow quadrant, you got the E employee, then you got the self-employed, then you got the business owner, then you got the investor. When you move to the right side, it's a mindset. It's not always a skill set. It's a mindset. With experience, you can come in day one and have a mindset of a business owner. It's kind of hard to scale a business when you're just self-employed. Why? Because you're dealing with time, and time is a limited resource. So when it's just you, your resources is limited. So when you're the only one doing the job, doing the work, it's hard to scale because you have a limited resource, a limited ability. You got to go to sleep sometime. You can't be everywhere. But when you employ other tools, strategies, and people, you can now scale because now you can now multiply time. Are y'all catching that? That's how you scale. But it's a mindset that you want to scale a business. It's a mindset that you want to build a business. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully y'all got some of the challenges that you face. And the reason I want to give that to y'all is I want you to come into this knowing that there's some challenges. So when you face it, you're not, oh, it doesn't knock you out the game. It doesn't kick you out the car. Are y'all with me? It's just a speed bump in life, then a crash into the wall. And you done gone flew through the windshield. Oh, he's out through the windshield. What happened? Somebody said no. So now when somebody says no, it's like a speed bump. Some people it's like a pothole. Some people, somebody says no, it's like a flashing yellow sign. They just drive right up there, look around, keep on going. Don't even have to slow down. Some people it's like a go sign. They're looking for no's. They're going for no's. Are y'all with me? How you interpret that same nose, it's a mindset. And it takes time to develop that. So with that being said, I'm turning back over to you, none other than Mr. Troy Gandy for the Andy Willie recap. Thank y'all.
Woo! Good Lordy, there's a lot to pack it in here today. And now that takes us to this phenomenal time where we get to include each and every one of you. So you've been here stretching your brains and absorbing with the, I'll use the nose analysis a different way. I'll say you got two nostrils so you can breathe in. So you can take in everything that you learned today with all these nuggets that have been dropped. And we want to hear from the most impactful moment and nugget that was dropped on you today within 1 minute. So let me get the clock set first. And we are now ready for the first leg of this relay. And we're going to give it to that lady right there with the silver locks on and the unseen Daisy Dukes, ready to run, coming out of the starting blocks. None other than Mr. Wanda Chisley, the silver locks queen.
Unseen Daisy Dukes. OMG. We're going to cut that out. I'm going to do this 1 minute or less. Managing the cash flow. Listening to this, I've been having struggles getting my why straight because I'm overthinking it. But when I hear this, and Eric brings up the fact that, yes, I have a wonderful husband that says, do you figure it out? But we lost a lot because I stopped doing daycare. We lost a lot. But he still says, do you, we'll figure it out. So that why has become me giving him the opportunity to retire if he wants to. So that was pretty pivotal for me. And the second one was standing out in the crowd. Short story. When I had to get my car, they told me, get the car fixed, they told me $3,000 I was gonna have to put into this car. I went into the sales department, started picking up brochures, and nobody was talking to me. So I go into, I say my Leo mode, and I stood in the middle of that floor and I said, who want to sell me a car? And then the young man walks up to me and I said, you know what? He said, well, I saw you over in the in the service department, because I thought that's what you were doing. I said, you saw me over here looking at a brochure. So you're about to miss out. You need to approach me. You don't know what I want. So needless to say, he wasn't the one that sold me the car. It was a young man the next day. So I just wanted to throw that out there that this was great. This was great. So now I know what my why is now. I really know what it is. So thank you, Eric.
Awesome. Thank you. Sometimes you got to slow down and speed up. So that's why that time clock stopped, because it was sounding good. And we had you bringing some good stuff into the zone. And we got the handout for Mr. Stephen Short Money. If you can take that baton and roll with it, let's get it.
You know something, brother? You made me think of something. Customer acquisition. Because a lot of people, when you listen to customers, you talking to customers in years, because I come through 25 years of commission sales.
You're muted.
Commission.
Where'd you go, Stephen?
I'm talking.
We can hear him.
We can hear him.
Stephen.
We can hear him, Troy.
Where'd you go?
Oh, Troy, we can hear him.
Can't hear
Come on.
him.
Troy,
you muted. You muted, Troy. You blowing my flow. When you
Go
do
ahead, Money.
I don't know
Go
customer
ahead.
why
I'm
that happened.
acquisition, and the one thing I learned from 20, 25 years of commission sales, you got to treat your customer better than you want to treat yourself, because your customer is your number one priority. It's not how you say the most money you make off of it. Did the best job and treat them the best care that they possibly can have, so they experience but remember you every time they hear your name. Whatever product that you were selling, you even say their name, they would know you. They say, this guy treated me right. He's a good guy. But when you're dealing with the public, that's a thing like this. One day they with you, another day they not with you, because they flip flop like a mug on you. But the one thing is, customer service can really resolve a lot of your issues with customer service and customer acquisition. Just ask yourself, if you were selling me, if you were selling yourself, excuse me, would you buy your product? Would you buy your product? And would you do business with you?
All right, all right. Thank you for bringing it into the zone. That's a serious nugget right there for sure. Would you do business with you? And with that being said, we're going to take that hand and that baton and we're going to extend it to none other than the lady that comes with super wisdom, Miss Dr. Teresa O'Day.
Thank you. Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Eric. Goodness. Yes, entrepreneurship. There would be rain, there would be sun. That's something I am seriously, trying to get adjusted to. Okay. They believe that this business would work for me and there would be downs, there would be ups. That is something that I guess, because as an educator, I don't have to source for clients. They send them to me. So that's something that I am still, even yesterday, we're talking with my ED, Elijah, putting in all the work. And then sometimes it's like a failed mission. That is something I struggle with. And I am determined to overcome. But I know, talking to people and all who have been, they say it doesn't go away. That is the nature of the business. So I have to get used to that, just like life, right? So the ups and the downs, have to get used to that. And then with the cash flow, when the ups are on, that's good business. And then when the downs, the ups kind of compensate.
I hear
Same
you.
with recruiting. We got to recruit too, like I say, to replace and keep going. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you bringing it into the zone and moving it right on to the hands of none other than the Professor Nicole Elijah Pye.
Thank you, Eric. Always, right? I want to just talk about the building a client base, right? Because every entrepreneur, that is your number one goal, is to build a client base, right? I don't know if I put it wrong, has to be number one, but look at this. Every entrepreneur is in business to make money. And once you're not making money, frustration kicks in. And then when frustration kicks in, you are not happy. And we're not happy, you are not thinking right. So that's why we always say be customer centric. Your clients won't remember what you said. They won't remember the illustrations, the shows, and the every fancy way you dress and everything. They will always remember how you made them feel. They will always remember how you made them feel. And that feeling is what will make them to give you more referrals, is that feeling that will make them trust you, that they will open their door for you next time you come back. Is that same feeling that will make them, when there's a change in their family, a new child or a husband or a wife, that they will remember you again to bring you back. So thank you for sharing that with us this morning, Eric. Back to you, Mr. Troy.
All right, all right. Thank you for bringing it into the zone, always with a super nugget yourself. And that takes us on to put the baton in the hands of the lady that inspired this whole movement right here, this Annie Willie recap. And we'll give it to that silky, sultry voice herself, Miss Annie Willie.
Thank you so much, Troy Gandhi, the voice himself. Oh, amazing training, Eric. You got your series telling you the time and all of that, but I'm telling you, this morning call is my alarm. I can sleep, but then 8:30 I will wake up, except if when life is lifing. But I took away something from Zaire driving and talking about saying something about momentum and don't worry when you plant your seed, it will come to fruitful. That's one day at a time. So this morning, um, I had a call from one of my lost team member who has gone AWOL. I've been trying to reach her, dripping, and she did not respond. But all of a sudden, she called and she said, "Oh, how much is E&O? How much is this?" I said, "It depends on what you want to do." So she said, "Oh yeah, I found a platform where I can do PNC as well. So send me a link so I can do sign up my E&O." Okay, I will do that. And see, that's going to give me the momentum. We always have to, as entrepreneurs, we have to have momentum. So that's going to give me the momentum to toss for more momentum and never to stop. Thank you. And Tuana said why. So your why will always drive you through the uncertain times towards your goal. So let's know our why too. Thank you for the training.
Woo-woo. Thank you, Miss Annie Willie, my sister, my poetic voice sister, the voice and the feminine side of the family. And we're gonna take that now to what we have in what we call the victory lane anchor leg. And seeing as how I don't dictate, or I'm not a what do you call it, a paralegal like our girl downtown Rita Brown. Sometimes you see me just elaborating on what I caught of the message. So here it goes. Today we started with this biggest baddest meetup on the planet with the host of the mostest with the Uncle Jock, and we brought it through with initiating everything with Miss Marcella Braggs, and she exercised or gave us tips on what she was doing, and they all fell in line with the 3-foot rule and utilizing the 3-way call to get herself looks like another business partner in the making. And then we went on to Miss Lori Adams, who brings about prospecting and lets us know that you can stay in the car while life is lifing. So we want to also make sure that we are remembering to lift up in prayers her significant other. And then we go on to Miss the lady herself, the one that does it better than anybody else, Miss T. Carr. And she's reminding us to, let's see, she had 24 destination preparation. 24/7, all about destination preparation. Map out your course and lead from the front. And that's in order to duplicate. And she does it very well. And you find that she does it very well because Miss Nasha Phillips comes in and she follows that up with following the leader, Miss T. Carr. Taking notes when the leader is speaking is what she wants to make sure that everybody's doing. Team relationship training and working the 4-step system. Then we go on to Mr. Stephen Short, who reminds us that there is a big difference between passion and action, going through the motions or acting with excitement to drive to your destination. And then we fell on the Silver Locks Queen, and she tells us to make sure you're also charting your course, mapping them out with your team, seeing the vision and moving towards it, and creating generational inspiration. Yeah, she brought her daughter. It got her daughter in the mix and she moving. And now we went on to none other than the professor himself, Mr. LaCole Elijah Pye, who says, staying in the car to get where you want to go. Do annual reviews with pride and do it right. Do the annual review for free referrals or for free referral opportunity, put it that way. And I always like to say, then he passed it on to the apple that don't fall far from the tree. And that was none other than Mr. Zay. Mr. Meri Robinson, who came in with lock in on the 4-step system. That's what's working for him. Not now doesn't mean no. It's just not now. Steadily grow by steadily learning. And then we get to the soul motivator, who Mr. Zay said he had the pleasure of riding with for about 6 hours. And it was like a morning meeting as opposed to a rather boring ride of lectures, which is what my son's always referred to. Daddy's always lecturing. I said, so I got to figure out a way to make it, I guess, a little more exciting so that it sounds like it's a morning meeting instead of a lecture that's going on. And then, let's see, the soul motivator himself, he picks the topic of challenges of being an entrepreneur. And he gives us 8. He said for the first 2 or 3 years, you're building a client base. Number 2, managing cash flow. Number 3, navigating compliance and licensing. Number 4, standing out in the crowd. Number 5, time management. Number 6, maintaining motivation. And number 7, developing sales skills. And then scaling your business. And then to break it down, he gives us building that client base is your goal. Great products and no client base gives you a great hobby. So the business is all about getting a nice client base. And let's see, there are 4 pillars that will assist you in the building and insurance business: customer acquisition, recruiting, team building, and administration, time management. Then we go to managing the cash flow. That was number 2. And he expands on that by saying spousal support or personal support until your passive smooths the road for those ups and downs. The solution: budget. Put money aside for those down times. Again, until that passive smooths out those ups and downs. And then number 3, follow the compliance guidelines. Wasn't going to spend much time on that. It's already in writing. So you just got to dig in and get in that back office and know what it is. Number 4, stand out in the crowd in a crowded market. How do you do that? By wanting to stand out. Use your special 4-step system. Then number 5, time management. We're going to give you the solution for that. One of the solutions, a great example, is to put your phone on mute. No, let's see. No, put in your phone and put your times in your phone and set the alarm real time. So as things are happening. So if somebody's mentioning something to you and they, I guess, wanting to meet up with you so that you maintain that or remember that, well, let's put it in the phone immediately. Then you don't have to worry about it. And he gave us a real time example. And then we go to number 6, that is maintaining motivation. And say why. Your why will help you do that. So I'm sure if you have things going on in your life, you have children, you have bills, there would be a great why and a great reason to maintain some motivation. And the solution to do that would be to stay in touch with your customers, your team, and your senior partners. And then we go to number 7. He's expanding on developing sales skills. How to do it? Get some books. Convert by focusing. Let's see. Troy, how you writing? By focusing less on you and more on them. There we go. So, and give the people what they want. Give the people what they want. And then listen 2 times as much as you talk. And then we go to scaling the business, which was number 8 to bring it home. That is all about the mindset. Move from the left side to the right side of that cash flow quadrant. Employ by employing and leveraging others' minds, knowledge, skill sets, muscle, resources. And that's how we get it done. And that's it. And that's all. All right. And that being said, we want to thank each and every one of you for joining us this morning and contributing to this morning's biggest and baddest CEO meetup on the planet. And with that being said, we want everybody to be mindful of tonight's Fin Awards at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. So if you haven't registered that, make sure you go to it and get it in so that you can get there. And I'll turn it back over now to none other than our executive director, the man who is the brains behind the whole operation, Mr. Erik Robinson.
Woo! Thank you, Troy, for that amazing recap. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fin Awards, get here tonight, 8 p.m. You register at thefinawards.com. That's www.thefin. Somebody type that in the chat, thefinawards.com. So go to thefinawards.com. I don't know if I spelled it right, but you'll get it if I didn't spell it right. Thefinawards.com tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you know what it is in the mountain, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Y'all, let's go! It's go time. If y'all want to know, I'm so excited. Because guess what today is? Uh-oh. Does anybody know what today is?
Fin Awards.
January 16th, the day of the Fin Awards.
Go show. It's not just only the Fin Awards.
Payday.
Huh?
Your anniversary.
Payday.
No.
It's my anniversary.
Experience.
Anniversary.
I thought your anniversary was on your birthday.
The anniversary.
My business anniversary.
Oh, your business anniversary. Oh, okay.
Anniversary.
How cool is this that we're having the Fin Awards on the same day my anniversary 4 years ago? If y'all don't understand something, like that's how what can change. We are now hosting 4 years ago today. I launched a business and got started. No understanding, no knowledge, just saying, let's go run. Let's go try to figure out and do this. And now 4 years later, we are hosting an award ceremony. Not deciding that first one. This is our I don't know, a whole bunch of ones. 4 years later. So why I'm saying that, you just never know how things can change. How quickly things can change. You know what? Oh man, because the registration situation, technically this ain't my anniversary. I'm looking at it now. My anniversary is technically on the 19th. Because I couldn't get the link. The 16th was the day I saw Xperts. I was in, but we had to wait for the link and all this kind of stuff to figure out how to get me into the system. So my official anniversary is the 19th, but I claimed the 16th. You know, it's one of those things. So anyway, I was excited and I unexcited myself. Why I had to go look for the detail? Nobody else known. Eric, just keep it. Keep going forward. But that being said, go forth and and celebrate my anniversary. And we'll do it again on the 19th.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Hey, Troy
Yeah.
and Rita, can y'all hang back for a few? And Eric,
Yes.
Yeah.
Before y'all hang up, I want to give a shout out to Patrick. He wasn't on earlier, but Patrick Claiborne on yesterday did his fingerprints for his license. So we're excited about it, man.
Woohoo! Way to go, Patrick!
Almost there.
Come to the Fin Awards tonight,
Congratulations.
8 p.m. Hey, y'all, send some text message in the groups. I need some of y'all like make videos and say, I'm excited about the Fin Awards because the other team members start to see that. So y'all got to start commenting. I know we've been dropping it here, but if some of y'all can, in some of these groups, whether than WhatsApp, because you got other people sitting back on the sideline, should I be there? Y'all got to create the excitement. Are y'all with me? That's my last pitch.
Yes.
We need the team to create the excitement, whether it's in Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever. Put it somewhere public about the Fin Awards, tag people. We got to make this thing a big deal, y'all.
Yeah.
How you stand out in the crowd? You got to want to stand out. So I'm asking
That's
y'all to
it.
go stand out and tell everybody in the message, I can't wait for the Fin Awards tonight. You better be there, be square. All the players and the balls are going to be there. Are y'all with me? That's what we're doing. So
Oh yeah.
see y'all in a little bit. Troy, Uncle Jock.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Robinson.
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Don't forget today at 11 o'clock. You have ethos training at 11 o'clock today.
Oh, Ethos training 11 o'clock. Y'all don't miss that. You sure it's 11?
11 o'clock, sir.
All right, Ethos training at 11. Y'all want to be there with the Ethos training at 11. So this is not the regular is products and trainings at 11? All right.
It's products at 11. Yes, sir.
11 o'clock, y'all. Be on Ethos. Get there. Ethos, 11 o'clock. Uncle Jock and Troy, do y'all mind we hang up and go to Xperia Life? I want to clear the Zoom out.
Okay.
Xperia Life, we'll do Xperia Life.
Rita too.
Rita, XperiaLife.com. That's our regular Monday training, our regular Wednesday training. We'll be there. Let's reconvene. I'm gonna shut this down and we're gonna be there, y'all.
Yeah.